My name is Sarah. I am 31 years old, and I have been married to Mark for 7 years. Mark is 34, and if I had to describe him in one word, it would be steady. He is a soft-spoken man with a heart of gold. In all our years together, he has never once lost his temper. He has never shouted at me, even when I was difficult to live with. When I feel overwhelmed, Mark is my anchor. Every morning, before I even open my eyes, I hear the sound of the kettle. He is making my coffee just the way I like it. When I stay late at my law firm, he never complains about eating dinner alone. Instead, he keeps my plate warm and greets me with a smile when I finally walk through the door. He often tells me, "Sarah, your ambition is what I love most about you. I am your biggest fan." Mark is a wonderful husband. But for a long time, I let the noise of the world drown out his quiet love. I am a successful lawyer. I earn $6,500 every month. I reached this position through pure grit, studying until dawn, taking extra courses, and handling every difficult case that came my way. I was proud of my career, but slowly, that pride began to poison my marriage. Mark works as a warehouse supervisor. He earns $2,800 a month. His job is physically demanding. He spends all day on his feet, moving heavy crates in a cold, dusty environment. He comes home with aching muscles and tired eyes. I started to feel disappointed. On social media, I saw my former classmates going on luxury vacations to the Maldives. I saw women showing off their new SUVs and expensive diamond jewelry. I looked at Mark, who hadn't bought a new coat in 3 years, and I felt ashamed. I began to compare him to the successful men in my office who wore designer suits. I became cold. One night, I snapped. "Mark, don't you have any ambition? Why are you stuck in that warehouse while other men are building empires?" He looked at me, his eyes filled with a quiet pain. "I'm doing my best, Sarah," he whispered. But I didn't care. "Your best isn't enough," I replied. What I didn't want to see was that Mark was carrying a heavy burden. Every month, he sends $1,500 to his younger sister to pay for her university tuition and to his mother for her heart medication. He was sacrificing his own comfort and his own dreams so that his family could survive. He gave me everything that was left, but I never said thank you. Driven by my complaints and my constant comparisons, Mark did something desperate. He took a second job as a night security guard. This meant he worked from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at the warehouse, and then from 9 p.m. until 4 a.m. at the security post. He barely slept. He became a ghost in our home. I saw him for only 10 minutes a day, but I was happy because our bank account was growing. I didn't ask if he was okay. I didn't notice how pale he had become or the dark circles under his eyes. The collapse happened on a Tuesday morning. I found Mark slumped over the kitchen table. He wasn't moving. His skin was gray, and his breathing was shallow. At the hospital, the doctor was blunt. Your husband is suffering from extreme physical and mental exhaustion. His heart is under too much stress. If he doesn't stop this routine immediately, his body will simply give up. As I sat in that sterile hospital room, looking at Mark's fragile frame, I felt a wave of guilt wash over me. I had traded my husband's health for a luxury lifestyle. I held his hand and whispered, "I'm so sorry, Mark. Please come back to me." When he finally woke up, he didn't apologize for being weak. He just looked at me and said, "I'm sorry, Sarah. I'll work harder so you can have the life you want." His words felt like a knife in my chest. That day, I realized that I was the one who was poor. I had money, but I had lost my perspective. Mark didn't need to be a CEO to be a hero. He was already a hero because he showed me unconditional love. He provided emotional security and practiced silent selflessness every single day. He is my invisible hero. He doesn't need to shout to be strong. He just stays.
What a powerful lesson for all of us. Sarah learned that the most valuable things in life aren't things at all. They're the people who stand by us. Now, let's look at the English we learned today. Sarah used some excellent vocabulary to describe her feelings. Did you catch the word grit? It means courage and resolve. She also mentioned feeling overwhelmed. That's when you feel like you have too much to handle. Notice the use of the past continuous tense in the story. He was sacrificing his comfort, or I was chasing things that didn't matter. We use this to describe ongoing actions in the past. To improve your fluency, I have a small task for you. Go to the comments and write one sentence about someone you appreciate. Use at least one new word from today's story. Thank you for practicing with English Listening Lab. If you found this story helpful for your English journey, please hit the like button and subscribe for more graded reader lessons. Remember, your English gets better every time you listen with your heart. See you in the next lesson.